Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Garrett Cole will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to...
2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. His career line against Garrett Cole. He has 7 hits in 23 at-bats. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, 1 down. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
And there's out number 2. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
0-1's the count.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
That is good.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's George Springer. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bregman over at second. Altuve at first with no outs. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and they're runners at the corners now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So stepping in, Trey Turner. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Junis, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 strike now from Cole. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. He's set, now the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Again, he sends it out of play. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw is up the line as it gets away, and the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
Batting it.
So next to the plate. For the Royals, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Now catching.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Bonifacio leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Billy Hamilton will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Leading up for the Astros, the left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Brantley.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1. And this one gets away. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. No balls and a strike to count. So far this season, Stassi is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter, home run guy right here. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Right side. Merrifield picks it up. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
looking for the punch out and the offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bonifacio moving in. He's there to make the play. Digging in now for Kansas City. Digging in now.
Second baseman with Merrifield.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done. But hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score. Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Kansas City. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
The center fielder,
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of from the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Now he tries to bunt his way aboard. No dice. 3-2.
Just bad execution on the batter right there. He got an opportunity to get a pitch that he knows he can get down 9 times out of 10. Wasn't able to come through right there.
Another full count offering on its way. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. 3. Danny Duffy starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Lifted in the air out to right. Bonifacio's under it. 1 out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here's George Springer. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Drives it the other way to deep right. Bonifacio ranging back. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let it rip. A solo shot is the result.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And that gets him on the mound. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Batting 5th, the right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Behind 0-2 now. And the runner's breaking for third. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a .413 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Royals dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting 6.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and a side. At the plate, Michael Brantley. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. Bonifacio is there, and he has it for the out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tucker Stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's a second-year big leaguer. Now the 0-1. Line drive to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Chesler Cuthbert, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he popped him up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead of 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Reddick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Chris Owings now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Gordon is off at first with 2 away.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
Third baseman, Alex.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Heading out towards shallow right. Bonifacio's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
O'Hearn takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
First baseman.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. O'Hearn, a 25-year-old. He was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He popped out in his first trip. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. KC. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
1-0.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Turner on at first, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 at a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
This is on the ground over to first. The second for one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Bregman over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Bonifacio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Correa moving to his left, 2 gone. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
From the stretch. Now he'll reach for a first pitch fastball as this is bounced fouled off to the left. It's strike 1. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Chirinos aboard here at first with nobody out. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
Digging in, Carlos Correa, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard.
The catcher,
so 13. Here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys. It takes them a little while to get through the score column, but finally they get through the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Alex.
Now here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Duffy sets. Here he comes 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Up next to the Royals.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chesler Cuthbert. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Popped him up. Chirinos is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Now batting, Robinson Chirinos will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Whit Merrifield is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
15.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Now here it comes. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Got him swinging on the fastball.
The center fielder, number 2, Billy Hamilton.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander.
Garrett.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
The batter, number 2.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Charlie Morton gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 50.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Number 13. Salvador.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. Whit Merrifield will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The Royals are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
The first baseman, number 1.
So digging in now, Carlos Correa. Last time through was a base hit. And the pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Merrifield moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Jose Altuve is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Morton, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the third round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batter.
Now in the box, Jorge Bonifacio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. In now, Chesler Cuthbert. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get. Jake Diekman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance at hopefully.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Center fielder, number 4.
So striding in, George Springer. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bonifacio going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Diekman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Trey Turner goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Last strike now for Houston. He gets the punch out, and the Royals